What is Hezbut Tawheed? What are the aims and objectives of Hezbut Tawheed? How was this movement established? Is Hezbut Tawheed a new sect? Friends, in today's video, we will try to learn some important information about Hezbut Tawheed. I hope you will stay with us until the end of the video. So, what is Hezbut Tawheed, friends? Hezbut Tawheed is a non-political movement in Bangladesh. This movement was established in 1995. It was founded by Mr. Muhammad Bayezid Khan Pani, a descendant of a traditional scholarly family in Bangladesh. What are the aims and objectives of Hezbut Tawheed? The aim and objective of Hezbut Tawheed is to establish justice, peace, fairness and security in human life by upholding the true religion given by Allah. Friends, if we look at the world today, we see that all of humanity is immersed in injustice, oppression and war and bloodshed. The main reason for this is that we as humanity have abandoned the sovereignty of Allah. Instead, we have accepted human sovereignty and are living our lives according to systems made by humans. The goal of Hezbut Tawheed is to reunite humanity on the basis of Tawheed, or the sovereignty of Allah, and to establish justice, peace and fairness in the world. How was this movement established? The founder of Hezbut Tawheed, Mr. Muhammad Bayezid Khan Pani, was a very studious person from childhood. When he used to read Islamic history, he saw that 1400 years ago, the nation of the Ummah of Muhammad, built by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was the best nation in the world in knowledge, science, military strength, modern technology and economic capability. But today, Muslims have become the most degraded nation in the world. They are serving other nations, following man-made systems instead of Allah's laws. Seeing this, he wondered, Allah has described Muslims as the best nation in the Holy Quran. What is the reason for the current miserable state of Muslims? Scholars used to say that this is a test from Allah, but he always had doubts in his mind. He could not find a satisfactory answer anywhere. Eventually, at one stage, the truth began to unfold before him. Sometimes by thinking, sometimes even without thinking, he started to get answers to various questions. At one point, the true creed of Islam and the explanation for the rise and fall of the Ummah of Muhammad became clear to him. He deeply realized that this divine guidance and profound knowledge had come directly from Allah. In reality, Hezbut Tawheed is not a new sect or a separate division. Rather, it has emerged specifically to put an end to all forms of sectarianism and to reunite the global community of believers once again. We all know that the fundamental principle in Islam is that all believers are one single brotherhood. After that initial period, there were the noble imams and the righteous caliphs who led the way. In this way, the unified congregation of believers continued for many years. But over the long course of history, we find that today we no longer have that unified congregation of believers among us, nor do we have a single imam to guide us. Therefore, once again, by pledging sincere allegiance to an imam, the believers can find their way back. In truth, Hezbut Tawheed was not formed by anyone's personal desire or human ambition. Allah Himself established this movement through His chosen and humble servant. The objective is very clear and purposeful. He wants to gather the scattered believers once again on the firm foundation of Tawheed. Now, you might ask yourself, out of the 8 billion people living in the world today, how many people actually follow the path of Hezbut Tawheed? How can such a small number of people bring about such a great transformation in the Ummah? My dear brother, only the Almighty Allah knows the ultimate answer to this profound question. Our primary duty is to deeply reflect on whether we have truly been able to become sincere believers by sacrificing our lives and our wealth in the sacred path of Allah. We, the members of Hezbut Tawheed, firmly and wholeheartedly believe that just as the esteemed Imam-uz-Zaman, Janab Muhammad Bayezid Khan Pani, was the divinely appointed Imam, likewise, the Honorable Janab Hussain Muhammad Salim is also the divinely appointed Imam for this age. Under his wise leadership, thousands of dedicated believers are now united in purpose. Dear friends, in our next video, we will try to learn much more about the specific programs and the essential guidelines of the Hezbut Tawheed movement, as well as several other important topics, inshallah. Until we meet again, please stay with us and keep us in your prayers.